Okay, traders, today in this video we're going to talk about brokers. What a broker is, for you guys who are new to trading, a broker is a entity, is a person, place, or thing that actually allows you to have access to the open market, which is the Forex market in our trading position. So you need to have a broker in order to have an account. You can't access the Forex account without going through a broker. Okay. So what you have here in front of you is number one, Capital Markets. It is a broker. It is a broker that I vetted for a long time. Unfortunately, I'm not going to allow any other brokers that you already have accounts with to trade here, because there is a underlying issue where if something happens with your account, I don't have the time to go over and find out what's going on with your account. So I'm going to just force everybody, or suggest to everybody, that you go with the brokers that I suggest. Number one, Capital Markets is the first one. Excuse me. There will be others that I will suggest, that I will vet and research and test out in the Facebook group. So I will post others there. But the first one to get it started is the number one, Capital Markets. I'm doing this because you need to have an account, and I want you guys to have a head start. While my programmer is building the landing page, I won't have enough space or time to give you detailed instructions. So when the landing page hits up for step one, it will redirect you to this YouTube video in order to get an account set up. Okay, so there are 3 accounts on here. I want to show you what those accounts are. I'm going to zoom in so we can actually see. I'm going to adjust this, so bear with me. Okay, I'm going to adjust this here so you can see there's an accounts right here. Account types. Okay, it's going to load up here. All right, get my mouse here. Excuse me while I get my mouse here. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. So you can see on the left there's a cent account, which is the really tiny account, the standard account, and the ECN type account. I will suggest the standard and the ECN. The ECN more, because I'm going to be trading that. There is a commission on there, but the spreads, which is the cost of trading when you're buying and selling, brokers would like to, or the market would like to get a profit off of your efforts. So everybody goes through this. So just let you know, you're not being picked on or anything if you guys are new to trading. I would suggest the ECN, and then the standard, and then the cent account. What is the starting capital of the account? If you are trading and you want to trade the standard account or the ECN, it requires a minimum balance of $1,000. If you have less than $1,000, and I see that, you want to trade the cent account until your account goes up to over 1,000, and then you can transfer over. The reason is that we're going to be putting on a lot of trades. You guys are going to make a lot of money, and I can't take a sidestep and see, oh, Joe Blow's account is not getting trades because he doesn't have enough money to support the trades. Okay, so $1,000 for the standard, $1,000 for the ECN, your choice. The cent account under $1,000. Okay, if you starting with 500, you would be trading the cent account. If you open the account up with the broker, you need to go through with them and then talk to them in chat and open up an account, either which way you want to do it. And I'm going to go through and do it with a debit card, but you will have to convert the debit card balance to cryptocurrency, which is a lot easier and more secure to fund the account. And then when you fund the account, it reverts back to US dollars. Okay. That is the standard for this broker. All right. Now I want to suggest something here. This is a warning for brokers. Brokers are out to make money off of you. Do I, as the bank flow trader, trust brokers, any broker, 100%? The answer is no. If you watch, I suggest you watch that video, The Rise of the Bank Flow Trader. If you watch that, I was banned from 5 brokers, like the one you see here. There's a bunch of students and I that we pushed trading, and we forced the hand of several brokers to hold around close to $7 million worth of proceeds to us. And that's a debt to them that we could have cashed out right away. In order to do that, they would hold a net loss before they could have other people who lost money in trading to compensate them for the outstanding balance. Okay, that's just off the wall right there. I just want to tell you that, but watch that video, The Rise of the Bank Flow Trader, to get more details about that. So here's the accounts. The cent account on the left, standard is on the middle, ECN is on the right. Man, it's cold. It's just crazy. So now, when you are opening an account, do not suggest or do not say, hey, I'm trading with Bill, or I'm trading with the Bank Flow Trader, because the broker is out to fish for information about you if you are trading in a group or something. Because the fear is that a very highly successful trader like myself trains enough people or trades for enough people, and it offsets their losses, which how they make their money because of the spread. And the more people lose, the higher the spreads, the more millions of dollars a broker makes. The fear is that they could become not profitable. And that's the reason why I got banned, because a lot of people started to see who I was and how I was trading, and wanted to learn how I was trading, and they did, and they became very, very wealthy, if not millionaires. So this is the first broker we are going to use. So as you can see right there's the #1 Capital Markets. You go to accounts and you choose your account. Remember, under $1,000 you're going to choose a cent. $1,000 or more, you are going to choose the standard or the ECN. I am going to choose the ECN, the one on the right hand side. As you can see, the minimum balance $1 for the cent, $10 for the ECN or the standard. Don't put $10 in, and don't expect me to make you a ton of money with that. You need to have enough money to support it. And the reason for that is because I'm going to hold this up here. This, you see this pen right here? Let's just say that this is a trade you have here. It's kind of hard to see. It's black, but that doesn't matter. This is a trade. Okay. I put on a trade for, let's say, that gold. If you watch that video on gold, US dollar. In order to support this trade, you have to have what's called margin. So trade on the left, margin on the right. And the margin is a holding capacity to support that trade regardless of win or loss. So you have to have enough adequate money to support that trade, and it's in dollars, or dollars and 50 cents or what have you. So trade on the left, dollars on the right. So let's just say you put on $2 or $3 trade here. You might have to have $10 in the account to hold that trade. And, you know, the more we trade, the more fluid I become, and having bulk trading for you guys, the more money you're going to have in order to support those trades. Or what you're going to have is called a margin call, and it's going to close accounts, and the broker is going to issue a margin call on your account and close those accounts prematurely. And I won't know that because I'm actively trading and I'm sending the signals. I'm not able to see everybody's accounts every single second, see what's going on. So that is the reason why you have to have adequate amount of capital in order to trade. So if you have only $500 and I put on trades that are commanding $1,000 for like the standard and the ECN, you're not going to survive, and you're going to get a margin call, and your account's going to bounce down, and that's why you're going to trade the cent account in order to build up to the standard account, because we are going to put on a lot of trades. So we are considered bank flow traders, which means that we put on more than one trade, or I'm going to look for more than one trade for you guys as we trade, and we're going to trade heavy. That means we could have 20, 30, even 40 outstanding trades, maybe, depending on what the market issues out. I do what's called a add-on trade. So if we take, let's say, 2 weeks of trades and I put on a trade and it's going well, I might add on another 2 or 3 trades. So that makes you a few more thousands of dollars as we go along. Okay. So again, trade, you need to have money to support that trade. That's called margin. So make sure you understand that. That is why the reason why we have the standard amount of money you need to have a minimum deposit. So cent account under 1,000, standard is in the middle, 1,000 or more. And of course the ECN, which is my favorite, even though you're taxed a little bit more, the spreads or the profits or the profitability is a lot higher on the ECN account. Okay. Those are your choices right there. When you go onto the landing page, step 1 will be this telling you to open an account. And if you don't know how to count or you don't know where to go, there will be a link to this YouTube video to show you where it is. And I am going to zoom in on here. Let's go back to the main page. And I am going to zoom in here. Give me a second here. So if you look at that, see it says N1cm.com. So that is #1 capital markets, as you can see the name right there. Okay. This is for you guys to get a head start to open an account. Okay. When you open an account, you will send the information, your credentials, or your login, and your we call it your serial numbers, or your account number. It's really called serial number, to me in the email, so I can trade on your behalf. I can enter as you and trade on your behalf. So now what you need to do is, when you sign up with the broker, remember, they ask you who you're trading with. Are you trading in a group? Are you trading with Bill? Have you heard of bank flow? You just say, who the fuck is that? I don't know. I'm just trading for myself. You just tell them, I'm trading for myself. I'm doing my own strategies. Yes or no, I'm experienced, or I have a little experience. Just say you have a little experience and say, hey, the broker is just trying to find out, fish for information, if you are trading to see if you may be possibly a threat to them in the future. So, and reducing the eyes on you later on is you just keep your mouth shut. You send me your information, your credentials. I put you on the VPS and I hook you up to the trading, the auto trading. And then once we're ready to rock and roll, then we start trading, and you get into the trades I get into. Okay, so keep your mouth shut. Don't keep talking about, hey, I'm going to make a ton of money with this person, and that leave me out of it. And then that's the reason why we want to use the accounts or the brokers that I suggest, because I don't want to be involved in troubleshooting your account with XYZ or ABC broker, because I don't want to be quote unquote exposed or known to those brokers. So I want to keep myself hidden or just being quiet and sticking to myself and just trading, because I'm here to make money for you guys and not fight with the brokers and then troubleshoot that. Because if I have to babysit and troubleshoot and play customer service, you guys aren't going to make money, because I'm having to play maid to everybody's accounts or other people's accounts. So start with this, open the accounts, pick the account you want, throw the money in there. Again, $500 at least a minimum for the cent account, $1,000 or more for the standard and the ECN. So this is number one, Capital Markets. It is the first broker we are choosing in order to trade. Again, do I trust brokers fully? No, because I've been badly treated in the past. I've been banned. Of course, check out that Rise of the Bank Flow Trader. You'll hear about it in there. So make sure you keep your mouth shut when you open an account. Work out with them. I'm not involved. Fund your account the way you want to. And then when you send your account to me, let's say your name is John Doe, what you need to do is you type in John when you send the email, Doe, and then the serial number and your password, so I can trade as you on your behalf through the VPN or the VPS. Okay, I'm going to set you up as, if your name is John Doe, for example, I'm going to put you J or John D, and let's say your account's 1234. I'm going to say John capital D 1234 in the VPS, so I know who is who, or whose account is that and what account number is that, because of course I want you to have more than one account. Okay, so now this is a video tutorial about opening the accounts and then introducing the first broker that I am suggesting to have you guys trade with. Doesn't mean I support them fully, but then again, we need brokers. This is the first one. We need brokers in order to trade the market, as you newbies don't know. You experienced people, you experienced traders, you can just have a seat back while I instruct the newbies on how or what's going on. Okay, so in the landing page, it's just going to have a link. I'm not going to have time to spell this out and do all this. I'm just going to forward the people to this video so they can learn about it and open the accounts. And then it'll be step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. And the final step will be, of course, signing on to the auto trading service, which is my service, all for a mere $27. $67 is the retail value of this service. So don't be mistaken that even though it is a cheaper service, that it's not full featured or professional at all. My other accounts before, when I was trading in a group, cost me like around $167 a month. This is only $27 a month, and giving you unlimited access to other brokers and also unlimited accounts within reason. Don't expect to open 1,000 accounts and have everybody else open only 4. So I'm going to suggest that everybody open 4 at the beginning, so that allows other people to have open 4 accounts so that they don't get squeezed and not be able to sign on to the VPS. So, and then once we have everybody established and other people come on, then you can always open more to your heart's content. But again, you got to let me know, because I'm busy trading and I don't have time to turn around and answer 1,000 emails, because John Doe, Jane Doe, Susan, or Frank couldn't get on or couldn't trade and didn't know what to do or everything like that. So right now, here's the first broker, the number one broker, pun intended, that we are going to use. I'm not going to give the landing page just yet because it's still being built and I want to have more substance, more information on that landing page as my programmer is working on that. All right. So take this with a grain of salt. Go ahead, check them out, look at it over, and we are using brokers that I vetted. Number one, Capital Markets is a broker, the first broker that I feel has surpassed all my preliminary tests that I feel is worthy of our money to put in. Okay. They are robust. They are supportive of everybody, even the people in the United States. You can sign in on here and become a trader with this. Again, when you talk to the broker, you do not know me. You do not know bank flow. You do not know trading. You want to just say, hey, I'm trading my own accounts. I want to open this account, please. And the broker should be able to say, hey, okay. It's none of their business to keep prying in it. You're not forced to tell the broker everything about your stuff. You just need to let them know that you're not some type of terrorist. You're not some organization to do crime or anything, to build money to do crime. Their main concern, because they have a reputation, license, what have you, to support. So go ahead, check them out. Number one Capital Markets. It's n1cm.com. Open the accounts you need. 500 in the cent account, 1,000 or more, and the standard and the ECN account. And again, more brokers I will suggest as I test them. It will be in the Facebook group, and that will be later on. But to start trading with us, number one Capital Markets is the first broker. And again, I am not allowing other brokers to come in because I haven't vetted them yet, and they aren't. I don't know if they're able to support U.S. people or no. I don't want to have so many different variables on the brokers. I want to make sure they're all standardized. You want to make money, right? So I want to make money too. So I don't want to babysit everybody's accounts, especially if there's hundreds and hundreds of accounts in the VPS. So hit them up, and then we will go over later on as when the landing page there, after you open your account, it'll tell you how to send your credentials over to me, what else to do, and then the final step, of course, to sign on the auto trade, and bam, baby, ready to trade. Let's get it.